It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The action tonight out in New York as the Knicks play against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And so the All-Star break is behind us. Second half of the season is upon us. Shaq, is this where we'll see the great teams start to separate themselves from the rest of the pack?
Yeah, I think so, but still a lot of games have to be played. A lot can happen that's out of your control. Just got to keep a strong mindset, work hard, and just hope for the best.
But this is where the postseason picture will start to get in focus, because right now we're trying to figure out who's going to be who and who's playing where.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Noche Latina, the NBA celebration of the Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Last time these two teams met, it was the New York Knicks picking up the loss in that outing against the Miami Heat. So far, no luck against this team. They dropped both of the games in the previous two matchups this season.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the
Davius Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Anthony. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And Freak subbed in for Grant. And a new group in for the Heat. JaVale McGee's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. Roberts is checked in for Winslow. And it's Vasquez in for Goran Dragic. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Vasquez out there with Brian Roberts. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Josh McRoberts. And it's Stauskas in at the 3, the small forward. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Clippers.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell-Pope. Freak's got his first basket of the night. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Roberts. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
And that one's good. Freak's got his second basket of the game.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
And Roberts kicks to Stauskas. They set the screen. Here's Vasquez. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
McGee, the pass to Vasquez. Here's Roberts. No one near him. And it's Freak with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Lopez left side. Here's Freak. Smith dishes to Freak. And Caldwell-Pope now atop the key. Just 4 to shoot. Freak falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Freak's got 6 points.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
They set the pick, and Roberts kicks to Stauskas. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
No good on the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. The Knicks leading by 7. An even 3-on-3 break. And a wide open look for Freak. It's deflected. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Stauskas kicks to Roberts. McGee a screen. And stolen by Freak. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Finished off the break.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. Lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry the...
It's easy. It's basketball. It's out there having fun.
More levels. You don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's easy. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Miami, Josh McRoberts out there with Winslow. Then there's Brian Roberts. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Stauskas in at the 2. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers made some terrific plays. He finished with 8 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Here's Roberts. McGee a screen. Stauskas kicks to Roberts. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Heat lead by 1. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against Indiana.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him, wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that.
New York shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. Lamb, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Roberts passes to McRoberts. Stauskas dishes to Roberts. The tray cannot hit, and New York will come the other way. The steal. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. To the right side. And here's Stauskas from the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Now here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far. Out to the right wing. Caldwell Pope. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And stolen by Freak. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Freak's got 5 points now this quarter. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Now here's Winslow. Defense is right there. Miami no good on that time either.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Roberts. The pass to McGee. Winslow wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Knicks lead by 2. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
No, Carmelo, after this first half of play, what do you believe the team needs to focus on from here?
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action. Both teams making some changes here. Knicks trail by 4. Freak in at point guard. Kyle Singler is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. That's the 5 for New York right now. And that one's good. Freak.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Now here's Vasquez. Guarded close. There's the screen. Lock at 6. Here's McRoberts. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Vasquez has got 3 assists now in this one. Kicks to Lamb. Pass to Freak. The 15-footer. Rebounded by McGee. The Heat leading by 4. Now Vasquez. He's got 9. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on it.
And New York making a change here. Caldwell Pope. Different look for New York. Smith checked in for Lamb. And Freak subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. The Heat also changing it up. Whiteside's checked in for JaVale McGee. Winslow comes in for Josh McRoberts. And it's Dragic in for Brian Roberts. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Vasquez out there with Dragic. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And Singler kicks to Freak. The feed to Smith. Pass to Singler. Dishes to Freak. No good on the 3. Dragic the pass to Winslow. The three-pointer no good. So it's New York picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubts that they'd come out on top.
And a chance now to send you over Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
They win.
Well, gentlemen, I'm here with Carmelo Anthony. And Melo, first off, congratulations on this win. How would
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
He shot over 50% from the field in the game.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson.